pair of 4-3 victories this season. Opening faceoff is sponsored by the Richard Harris Law Firm. And we're underway from T-Mobile Arena.
Running out of plastic.
There's Cardwell. Spun down by Whitecloud, and Whitecloud got it out with the help of Riley Smith. Brett Howden breaking with Braden Bowman. Now here's Bowman, back to Howden, and he scores! What a pretty classic play! Howden buries it, and the Golden Knights with their real early lead.
The defensive blue line right there turns into an offensive thrust. Play by Howden. Bowman, great patience to set it back. Doesn't get much prettier. Ashley Weiss, good luck for Braden Bowman. She talks to him. She comes back, and Braden Bowman's back on the score sheet.
About ankle high. Well, the Golden Knights do good work to keep it alive. Hannafin to drive on, save Askarov. Rebound loose on the slot. Kolesar picks it up, headshot, and a save Askarov. Kolesar works it to Hutton. Now to Hannafin. Back to Hutton for the one-timer. Save Askarov. Rebound to Sissons, and the backhander blocked. And Dayton Hill's getting closer. Askarov playing it up ahead. Now Leddy tips it in with a step. Eklund a chance and a save Hart. Best look for San Jose off the stick of William Eklund. Holtz up the ice first, so no icing. And the puck back. Wenberg couldn't get it out, but Holtz will regroup in the neutral zone. Goes on to Holtz. A little feed toward Dorofeyev to the net, and he lost it on the stick handle.
We'll take the power play production, to mind you.
Golden Knights have gone 6 for their last 16 on the man advantage. Marner darting in. His shot. Askarov got a piece of it.
Yeah, but he's a winger who always played in the middle of the ice anyway. So from an offensive standpoint, that seems to me.
Golden Knights on their first power play with a minute remaining. Dorofeyev to Hannafin, down to Marner. Trying to add to this 1-0 lead. Marner looking. Feeds it across. Deflected. Score! That one in off a shark. Marner will get it. Make it 6 games in a row with a power play goal, and it's 2-0.
And the right wing, Pavel Dorofeyev. Good zone entry, good possession. Not much going on though. It's like, okay, all right, what am I going to do? I'm trying to make that cross ice pass. Goes off Wenberg, past Askarov, and just the start you were looking for. Couldn't ask for much more.
Certainly the first game against San Jose, they were fortunate. That wacky ending, the Eichel goal from center ice, and then the turnover by Nedeljkovic to set up the Smith overtime winner. Kolesar has Sissons. They're looking for more. Kolesar centered it, and Sissons scores! Colton Sissons has 2 goals this year, both against San Jose. It's all Golden Knights in the first period.
It's led to 3-0 because they've been up by really good in the neutral zone. Keegan Kolesar thought about shooting. He thought about shooting, and he shoveled a nice little backhand dish to Sissons, who puts it to the back of the net.
Beautiful move by Kolesar. So the 4-on-4 is over. Now back to 5-on-5. Holtz from a sharp angle. Askarov holds tight. Puck loose, and a save made by Askarov.
And typically when they get to their game, they've done a lot of good work getting those extra points. Hasn't always gone their way in overtime, but getting to that has had a lot of heroics to get there.
Here's Dorofeyev to Hurdle, and he scores! And the Golden Knights are pouring it on. They built a 4-0 lead 15 minutes into the game.
What that means, other than just a generic term, you take the puck off the dasher, you have a good stick in lane, and you locate the open man quickly. So Hurdle posting up like a centerman in basketball, like he always does so well. But there it is, Dorofeyev in between the 2 Sharks who try to make a quick play out of their zone.
Flips it in from center. Ferraro picks it up. He'll backhand it to center ice. And Korczak again. Golden Knights were outscored As Barbashev makes his way in. Now here's Stone, a backhand, and he scores! It's a handful in the first period for Vegas.
Here we are, a little regroup, three-quarter game they call it. Goes back to the top of your circle, and all of a sudden Mark Stone gives it up and gets to the net. Just splits the D. Beautifully delivered by Ivan Barbashev. And it's a 5-piece.
The captain back on the score sheet.
Wow.
16-2, and as you say, a little slice of VGK history tonight. 13 different players with a point in the first period. The most in any period in team history.
But their key guys are their young players playing the key situation against a team like Vegas, all the best. And it's hard until those kids get the experience.
Celebrini, a wrist shot, he scores! Right on cue.
Right.
Acklin Celebrini points in 6 straight now as he snaps it off the post and in to get San Jose on the board.
An issue, Hart plays the puck, and that's the turnover. And that release by Celebrini is almost lacrosse-like. Really no wind-up, using the technology of the stick and his ability to just wrist it on cue, on net.
Lozon, White Cloud, across the seam to Marner. Marner shot, save Askarov, rebound! I got stopped too, rather by Nedeljkovic.
There's that sense that they want to score every time they're on the ice.
Power play goal now in 6 straight for Vegas. Dorofeev cutting in a backhand, and Nedeljkovic. Second effort, got it around the boards to Hurdle. He'll drop it off to Marner. Down low Stone, in front Hurdle, and a save by Nedeljkovic. We'll look at Brett Howden. He got the Golden Knights going early tonight, less than 2 minutes in. Scored 4 more times after that in the first. Open up the commanding lead. Smith for the drive, and he scores on the one-timer. Set up by Caden Korzak. Riley Smith rips it home, and the Golden Knights are back up by 5.
They come all the way across the top and open up for the one-time shot. So it makes it look like he's decoying to go to the top. Possession.
Said Marner moved back to center tonight. He along with Barbashev and Stone on this line. And McNabb with Korzak on defense. Hutton. Pile up in the corner. Eklund trying to cut his way out in front. And Hart there to shut it down.
As a goaltender in this situation, you have to anticipate that this is what the third period might be like.
Yeah. Another save here by Hart on Eklund. Martin Jones, James Reimer. That's been it. Nobody else in the regular years had much luck. Cardwell with a steal. Stone got back to get a piece of that, and then Dellandrea put it towards the net. That may have caught the post. Barbashev the other way. Feeds it across to Stone. Down low, tap, score! It's Mitch Marner. And just like that, the Golden Knights come back down the other end. The most goals they've scored in a game this year.
It stays out. That leaves it 3-on-2, and watch the beautiful puck play. Mark Stone knows he's going to pass that long before he ever did. And Mitch Marner's reading it. Yes, chemistry.
Long wrist shot blocked by Lozon. Puck loose. Pinballs back towards Hart. White Cloud has it. And Dorofeev on the wall. Lundberg to keep it alive. Drive from Toppoli. Save, rebound, score. Colin Graff. Hart made the initial save, but Colin Graff buries it. He's been hot lately.
Yes.
And he's got the second San Jose goal.
Getting sloppy. Puck's out high in the zone. Could have been out of the zone. Nobody picks up. Graff just coming in from the far wall. And as he's mentioned, Graff stays hot.
Oh, stop Chuck. Tripped up by Hutton. No, that'll do it. Golden Knights, their best game of the season, a dominant 7-2 win over San Jose.